Welcome back, dear children. So today we are going to we'll continue our lesson exponents, and as you know that our law 3 is going on of the exponent lesson. So we'll move on to our exponent. As in the previous video we have seen the law first and law second, and moving to the next law third, that is finding the power of a product of a rational number. So friends, for example, just consider x to y to the power 3. That is x into y to the power 3. How can you write this? So simply you can write xy, that is 3 times. So x into y, x into y, x into y. So friends, you can write it like this also. That is x into x into x in one bracket. As multiplication is commutative, we know that. And you can write y into y into y, which is nothing but x 3 times. Again, in terms of power, you can write x cube, and y 3 times, that means you can write y's cube. So in general, if you see this first bracket and if you see this last, that means here is a product of x and y. You can write it individually. So means when you are having the power of a product of a rational number, you can write it like this. For example, just take one more example, 2 multiplied by 3 to the power 2. What does it mean? That means it is nothing but 2 multiplied by 3 2 times. So friends, you can write it individually, like we can make them bracket of 2's in one, and we can write bracket of 3's in one. Multiplication is commutative, you can write it like this. That is 2 times means 2 square, and 3 2 times means 3 is a square. So friends, here you can see, here it is a product of a rational number, and this power can be individually, you can give to 2 and also you can give to 3. So in general, friends, in general you can write for all the rational number, for all rational numbers x and y, if m is a positive integer, then friends, you can write x, y, that is any two rational number and their product is there, and here power is positive integer m, so you can separately give this power to x and you can give this separately power to m, and there is a multiplication. This dot represent multiplication. That is to find a power of a product of rational numbers, find the power of each factor. Like here 2 factors are there, x and y, so you can find out the factors power each. That means x power you can find out and y's power you can find out, then you have to multiply. So it is nothing but find the power of a product of a rational number, find the power of each factor, and then you have to multiply. For example, friends, you can see here, if you want to expand, so this is nothing but you can say that is law third. I will show you some example. For example, if you are having expand 7a whole cube. So friends, 7a whole cube, you can just write 7a multiplied by 7a. So you can write it like this, 7 into 7 into 7 in one bracket. This is the one factor, and a into a in another bracket. So you can just simply write it 7's cube and a's cube. That means here is a product of rational number, so you can give it individuals factors power you can take, and then you have to later on multiply. In the same way, suppose you are having 9x cube minus of 9x cube, for example, in a bracket, so you can take here it is like minus 9x in one bracket, minus of 9x and minus of 9x. Then you can separate it, minus 9 into one bracket, and then x in another bracket, x into x into x. So friends, just simply take it, minus 9's cube, and this is nothing but x cube. So in this way, whenever you are having a power of a product of a rational number, you find out the power of this each factor. Like here minus 9 and x are the factor. So you find out of minus 9's power first, and then you find out of x cube, and then you need to multiply them. This is a simple one. Let's go for some more examples. Like we are having simplify. We need to simplify. Suppose 5 into 2 to the power 3 to the power 2. So friends, by using this law, that is this one law, here power is outside of the 2. So first you need to give them power separate. Like you can solve it by using this law. Here is a product and the power is there. So each factor you can give the power. So I am going to give this power 2 to 5 also. And this is 2's cube, another factor. I will give this power to this one also. It is going to be like this. Look at here friends, here 5 into 2 cube to the power 2 is there. So this outside power 2, we will separate it for this also and this also. So now we'll go for it. We know that 5 square is what friend? 5 square, that is 5 into 5, nothing but 25. Here 5 square means 5 multiplied by 5. And we know that this is this step, power of power. Remember previous our laws, power of power means just you need to multiply the power. This is 3 into 2. So 25 you need to multiply with 2 to the power 6. And friends, 2 to the power 6 means we know that it is nothing but 64. So now 25 into 64. What does he will get? 25 4 is 100, and that is 1600. 1600. So in this way you can get it. We'll go for the another one more example. Like friends, we are having another example. Example number 2. This is example number 1. We'll go for it. 24 upon 11 to the power 3 into 11 upon 8 into the to the power 3. So friends, here we will use the law. Again you can see here also power 3, here also power 3. So you can just multiply these bases, 24 upon 11 into 11 by 8, and you need to share this power for the same outside one. Here we are multiplying the bases. As the powers are same, you can multiply the inside bases. And we know that in multiplication you can simplify these rational numbers. So here 11 ones are 11, 11 ones are 11, and here 8 ones are 8, 8 threes are 24. So friend, just whatever left, write down here 3 left, multiply by 1, and that is 3's cube left. So friends, we know that 3's cube is nothing but 3 into 3 into 3, that is 3 times, means 27. So friends, just remember here, you can multiply these bases only and only when these powers are same. So here power 3 is there, here also power 3 is there. So that's why I multiplied their bases and write the power once. And inside I have performed the division. Like 11 ones are 11 and here 8 3s are 24. This is possible only in multiplication inside. So friends, now we'll move to these examples. Find the value of 5x to the power 3 when x is equal to minus 2 by 5. So here we have given these unknown variable x values. We'll just substitute it here. So that is 5, we'll write into x value, I got it already, that is minus 2 by 5. So friends, you can write down it like this. Otherwise, first of all, you can use the laws also. Like here 5x to the power 3 is there. So this 3 power we will give to this each factor. Like here 5's cube into this x cube. Here what I have done, I have used this law, that is when in the product is there, so this power can be given to this each factor and then later on you multiply. That is 5's cube. Friends, we know that 5's cube is nothing but the 125. So you can write down it later also. Into x value I want to substitute here, that is minus 2 by 5 whole cube. Here x value is minus 2 by 5, so you can put it here. Now just write down it. 5's cube is nothing but 5 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5. And this is nothing but what? minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2, that is divided by 5 into 5 into 5. So friends, you can do it. This 5 ones are 5 and this you can cut it. 5 ones are 5 and this 5 and this 5 and this 5 you can cut it. Now what left? That is minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2. So friends, you know that multiplication is there. 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, and that minus of an answer will come because here 3 times minus sign is multiplying. The answer will be minus of 8. So what you have done here, here minus sign will be as it is. Now you need to solve this one. Minus 2ab to the power 4. So you can give this minus of 4 power to each factor. That is minus 2 to the power 4 into a to the power 4 into b to the power 4. So friends, just solve it. Minus 2 to the power 4 means minus 2 you need to multiply 4 times. So we can do it. Minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2. A to the power 4 means this a's value is 3 by 5. 3 by 5 to the power 4. B to the power 4 means, that means minus 1 by 2 to the power 4. You can write it like this. Now you can take it out like 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16, and that 16 will be of positive 16. Why? Because here 4 times negative sign is multiplying. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 is a even number. So if even number of time minus sign is multiplying, that means positive will answer, product will come. Now 3 raised to 4, also you can take it 3 raised to 4 divided by 5 raised to 4 into minus 1 raised to 4 divided by 2 raised to 4. So friend, just multiply 16. 3 raised to 4 is nothing but the 81. And friends, 5 raised to 4 is nothing but 625. And here minus 1 is multiplying 4 times means positive 1 will come. Why positive? Because 4 is here is an even number. And 2 raised to 4 is nothing but 16. Like here we can get 16 ones are 16, 16 ones are 16. So just your answer came 81 upon 625. So friends, now moving to the next, that is the law for finding quotients of powers of the same number. For example, friends, let's consider, here we are having one example. So we can see, go for example first. 5 to the power 7 divided by 5 to the power 4 is here. So friends, here same number is there, that is 5, and here we will just try to solve it. 5 to the power 7, what does it mean? That is means 5 is going to multiply how many times? 7 times. That is 7 factors are there. So you can write 7 times. And here 5 is 4 times, so you can write it 4 times. Here the same number is there. Here 7 factors are there of 5, and here 4 factors are there. So you just, after cutting this 4 factors with this 4 factor, what left with you? You just left 3 factors. That is 5 into 5 into 5. You have left only 3 factors. 3 factors how? That means you have subtracted this 7 factors from this 4 factors. Sorry, you can say these 4 factors you have subtracted from 7 factors. That means you can write it shortly like this. 5 to the power 7 divided by 5 to the power 4 is nothing but 5 to the power 7 minus 4. That means what you have left with? 5 to the power 3. That means this one. So here these 4 factors you have subtracted from these 7 factors. You can understand it like this. If for example, this is a case 1. If suppose another case is there, that means 5 to the power 4 divided by 5 to the power 7. So again that is the case. Here 5 to the power 4 means 5 is going to multiply 4 times. And here 5 to the power 7 means you need to multiply it 7 times. That means 7 factors here. So again you can get these 5 with these. So what you left? 1 upon 5 into 5 into 5. That means in this case here this power is smaller than this power. So answer we get in 1 upon. So how we have getting? That is we get in 1 upon 5 to the power 7 minus 4, that is 1 upon 5 cube. In this case we just get 5 cube, but here we have got 1 upon 5 cube. So this example will illustrate to following some law, that is law 4. So friends, you can just imagine here. So just for all the non-zero rational number, you can state that. For example, I will write in generally, for all non-zero rational number. Non-zero rational numbers, that like say x, and all positive integer m and n. You can say, suppose m and n are here power. If this m is equal to n, so you have this x to the power m divided by x to the power n is equal to 1. This is a first case. If the powers are same, like I will write here 5 to the power 7 divided by 5 to the power 7. So these all 7 factors are going to cut with these all 7 factors. That means 1 will be the answer here. Understood? So means here m is equal to n means these powers are same in division. So you can cut of the same number, just 1 will be left. Another case will be there if m is greater than n, like here. M means this power is greater than this power. So what you can do? You can just write x to the power m divided by x to the power n, which is nothing but this power minus this power. Like in this case here we have done 7 by 4. So you have performed 7 minus 4, like same. M minus n you need to perform when m is greater. And in the third case, if m is less than n, like here m is less than this n, so friends, you can just write x to the power m divided by x to the power n. You need to go 1 upon, like here we have done 1 upon x to the power n minus m. That means you need to do like this. So friends, this is nothing but the law 4. So friends, now we'll go for some examples. Here we are having 4 to the power 6 divided by 4 to the power 4. So here same number is there, 4 factor is there, so we can just go for the law, that is finding the quotients of a powers of the same number. So we need to find your quotient of the power. Here the same factor is 4, so you can just do it. That is by using this law 4, you can go for it. 4 to the power, here 6 is greater than this 4, this power is greater than this 4, that is m is greater than n. So you just need to do 4 to the power 6, a minus of 4. That means you will get 6 minus 4, 2. 4 square means, that is 4 into 4, what does it get? 16. So you will get just 16. Here in this example, minus 2. Here in this example you will get minus 2 to the power 7 divided by minus 2 to the power 12. So friends, here you can go for it. This power is smaller here, so you can just write minus 2 to the power 7 divided by minus 2 to the power 12. Friends, here this m is less than this n. So we know that the case third will go 1 upon. Friends, whenever this upper power is lower, so you need to go for 1 upon minus 2, and this 12 minus 7 will go. Always remember, subtract smaller number from a bigger number. So here 1 upon will go for minus 2 to the power 5. And minus 2 to the power 5 is what? 1 upon minus of 32. That is minus 1 by 32. This is the answer. Friends, here you need to understand it very clearly. When you are finding out the quotients of a powers of the same number, if this power is greater, just write down 4 to the power 6 minus 4 like this. But if suppose this power is smaller than this power, so you need to go for 1 upon. 1 upon you will go for it. And here we'll go for it minus 3 by 4 to the power 4 divided by minus 3 to the power 4 to the power 2. We'll just write down minus 3 by 4 and we'll subtract this 4 minus 2. Here are the 4 factors, here are the 2 factors. So 2 factors are going to cancel. We get minus 3 by 4 to the power 2. And we know that at this stage you can give this power individually. That is minus 3 is a square, and in denominator 4 square. Minus 3 is a square means minus 3 into minus 3, that is positive 9. Why positive 9? Because here 2 is the positive even number, and here 4 square means 16. 4 square means 4 into 4. Next we'll go for friend finding, that is our law. Fifth one, finding a power of a quotient. So for that purpose we need to find a power of a quotient. We'll go for the another property, like here for any rational number x and y, where compulsory this y should not be equal to 0. This y should not be equal to 0, and any positive integer n. So what is that law say? X by y to the power n is there, then you can give this here also power n to this y also power. Condition is there, denominator y should not be equal to 0. So here finding a power of a quotient, that is law fifth, says that when we are having x by y to the power n, we can give this x to the power n and y to the power n. Just like here only we have done this, minus 3 by 4 to the power 2. So what I have done, I have given this power to numerator also and this power to the denominator also, and denominator should not be equal to 0. Next friends, we are having 0 exponent. 0 exponent. For example friends, you can say, suppose you are having a to the power 9 divided by a to the power 9. Here also 9 factors of a, here also 9 factors of a. So when you apply the law 9 minus 9, this power minus this power, what you will get? A to the power 0. And we already know that. What we already know that whenever such case is there where the powers are equal of the same number, so we know that this is a to the power 9 divided by a to the power 9 is nothing but 1. So from this stage you can compare and say a to the power 0 is nothing but 1. We'll conclude it. I'll explain you how. Like for example, you are having 2 to the power 3 divided by 2 to the power 3 is there. So friends, 2 to the power 3 is what? 2 into 2 into 2 divided by again 2 into 2 into 2. These 3 factors will cancel with these 3 factors. So what you will get? 1. That it means whenever you are having 2 to the power 3 minus 3, that is 0. So any number to the power 0 is 1. So this is 0 exponent. That is any number to the power 0, we can state it 0 exponent. So here a to the power 0 is a 0 exponent, and which means 1. Which means 1. So here you can state this as a law. And but friend, one thing remember, 0 to the power 0 is not defined. For example, if you want to write 0 to the power 0, it is undefined. 0 to the power 0 is what? Undefined here.